Terry McTaggart, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I'm Terry McTaggart, and I don't do this very often. Anyway, back in 1968, four young crazy guys decided to take a road trip looking for letter cars. The four were Gilbert Cunningham, Dwayne DeButts, myself, Terry McTaggart, and a friend of ours, Pat Teague. The four of us jumped into my terracotta 300F coupe and headed south out of Ann Arbor. We had no particular itinerary, just drifting around looking for letter cars. We hit pay dirt in downtown Louisville, Kentucky. We were just walking around downtown, and in one of the parking lots, we found a white 300D coupe. We talked to the operator of the parking lot, and he told us that the owner of that coupe was a Mr. Robert Dupin, and his son, Bobby Dupin Jr., worked nearby. Three what? Bobby III worked at the post office and had a similar car. So it was getting close to closing time for the post office, so we waited for Bobby Dupin III to come out, and he invited us to his house to talk about cars. So we all followed him home, and the four of us met with Bobby Dupin, his dad, his wife, and his daughter, Elizabeth Dupin. And it was this gathering that we first seriously discussed the concept of starting a club. Some members of that original grouping are here tonight. Unfortunately, Gil Cunningham was unable to make it due to health issues, but his wife, Carol Cunningham, is here. Carol, will you stand up? Does everybody know you're here? Unfortunately, Dwayne DeButts passed away several years ago, and the two Dupin men have also passed away, but Elizabeth Dupin Whelan is still here. Are you able to stand up? Wait, she's right there. When we got back to Michigan, it was Gil Cunningham who did the first work starting a club. He put an ad or a notice in Hemmings announcing a gathering of letter cars at his house. And on July 18, 1970, 17 letter cars and a Hearst 300 gathered in Gil's front yard. The kickoff meeting for the club was on Gil's front porch, and Gil was elected first president of the Chrysler 300 Club International. Gil Cunningham is the father and the founder of our club, and everybody needs to remember that. In the 51 years that's gone by, we've been lucky to have 2 meets most years, and we have members scattered all over the world. I myself have hosted 3 meets, one in Philadelphia, where I used to live, and 2 in Dayton, Ohio, where I currently live. With any luck, the club will prosper in the coming years, and we'll have other people who can host wonderful meets like this one. So that's about it. That's how it started.
Thank you, Terry. I think
Well, act like you like it, Joe.
jumper.
All right,
So I'd like to, honor these four people that are here. So Carol, will you please come up front? Arnold Luth, and also James Bartuska.
this is spectacular.
So you'll notice it's a clock, and that's so you can get up in time and monitor things. So it's a token of something that, hey, after 50 years, what the heck? You guys started this thing, and all these people and numerous others are here to keep the flame going. So thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
There we go. Great speech, Terry. Thank you.
Does it open up?
I practiced a lot.
Good
job, Terry.
Now we're gonna move on to the Concord Award. And I'm gonna have Mr. Andy, you wanna come up front and say a few words? 2 cars were judged this year, 300K and a 300G. And Andy can give the results of that judging.
All right, like John said, we had 2 cars today. A lot of you know me, I'm Andy Mikonis, and since we're reviewing the history of the club, I joined in 1989, and I used to live in Florida, so the first people in the club that I met were Gil and Carol, and we became fast friends, and Gil really inspired me to get involved in the club. And several years later, he said, maybe someday you could take over the Concord Judging. And I said, Gil, I thought you liked me. But here I am. I'm running the show today for the Concord Judging. And, I'm just carrying on the great tradition of the club, and happy to be here again, and happy to be here for the anniversary and this great meet. This has been just a really good time, and So on to our judging. So we had 2 cars. We did have more that dropped out for various reasons. So we ended up with 2 in our formal judging. So we had a 300G convertible and a 300K coupe. So they're not competing against each other. They're separate classes for the different years. So first, the 300G convertible, that was the special order color car. It was the copper, cinnamon, bronze looking one out there. Very nice car, owned by Bill Galling, and Bill's not here. Bill's not here to accept the award. So the car scored 819 points. So very nice car, great condition. But you know, we're sticklers. It was just authenticity, detailing issues. Otherwise, I mean, beautiful. Next was the 300K, a white coupe, owned by Greg Piche. 883 points. Very nice car, very nice detailing. So is Greg here? Hi Greg. So we had some supply chain issues for your award due to me. I realized at 5:10 this afternoon that I possess the trophies for the Concord Judging, and they're in a storage space above my closet in my home office. So it's been a couple years, I forget how to do this stuff, and I will have to mail you your award. But great, I understand you did the work on the car, and just fabulous. Like, you know, I judged the engine with Mick Chrysler, and you know, we took like 6 points off, or 4 or something. You know, I mean, we love to see stuff like that. So, do you want? Should we take a photo? Are we doing a photo? Do you want to just come up and shake my hand for a photo? Usually the award would be in your hand, but yes. The club keeps the originals, and when I scan it, I can get a copy of the great. So, thank you very much.
Good job, Brad.